Hi guys, welcome to this video. This is Dr.M.MOORTHI, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Automobile Engineering, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. So in this video, we are going to discuss about a steering system in automobile vehicle. So what is the importance of steering system, and then what is the working principle of steering system? So the steering system is the major component in the automobile vehicle to control the direction and then in which we are going to travel. So it is very important, and then with that steering system we have a number of component is attached together in order to get decide the direction and then movement, so without any lag. So for that case there are the major components it is in the steering system, like the steering wheel and then steering column, and then rack and pinion, that is steering gearing mechanism, and then finally the steering axle. And then the steering axle is connected to the vehicle. For that case, once the steering wheel is giving the direction in which we are going to travel, so for that case the steering axle is moving according to the direction. It is related to the direction which the steering is rotating. So see here we have the steering is the collection of components like linkages, and then that is vehicle to follow a desired course, that is the direction which you are going to travel. So in case of the rail transport by which the rail track, so the combined together with the railroad switches and then provide a steering function, that is. So there are different the components, and then it is connected to the steering mechanism. See here in the diagram. So once the steering is it is in the bottom, so it is the once it is the steering wheel is giving the direction, means this the information is passing to the steering axle with the help of a steering column, and then this steering column is directly connected to the gearing mechanism. So the mostly we have a rack and pinion gearing mechanism. So this rack and pinion mechanism is converted rotary motion, that is given by the steering wheel, and then it is converted in the linear motion, and then this linear motion is directly transferred to the wheel through steering axle, and then it is converted to the rotary motion in which the tire it is rotating. So here we have the different the terms called the motion is happening place, that is rotary motion, then linear motion. So these the changes is happening with the help of a rack and pinion mechanism. And then see here the most conventional steering arrangement to turn the front wheel using hand operated steering wheel, which is positioned in front of the driver, that is the driver column, which may contain universal joints. So there are different the smaller components like the universal joint, and then steering link shaft. So without the information is passing, and then so what is the purpose of the steering system? So it allows the driver, that is if you take us to drive the vehicle, it help us to change the direction, either left or right, whatever it is required. So that is the major the purpose of the steering system. And then it includes the major components like the steering wheel, which the driver controls, and then steering gear, so which change the rotary motion of the wheel into the straight line motion. Yes, I said earlier, these rack and pinion gearing mechanism is enabled the changes of the motions, that is the rotary motion into linear motion. Then the information is passed through the wheel with the help of the steering axle, and then steering linkages, so which transmit the steering gear movement to the front wheels. The steering system configuration depends on vehicle design. So whatever the application we are going to use, so that may change. And then at present the rack and pinion type and the recirculating ball types are in use. So as I said earlier, so the rack and pinion gear type mechanism is mostly used because of its higher then it is user friendly and then easy to transfer the motion or change the motion. So that is the case we are using the rack and pinion gearing mechanism in the automobile vehicle sector. And then the most steering system were manual until a few years back. So now we have a power steering mechanism in which we are going to change the direction with a very easy effort by the driver. And then earlier we have manual steering mechanism. In there we have to, or the driver have to put the more stress or more the effort in order to change the direction. But for us now, so we have a power system, power steering system, so you can change the direction very easily. So that topic we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.